Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, business, go.
Business.
Gotcha. Get out. No, we're talking about business now, Mike. Get off your Star Wars game.
I was on the Facebooks. So
Pretty sure you're doing Star Wars.
No, I was on the Facebooks when he said that.
Pretty
So you're a
News.
dick.
News.
No news. Just follow us on Twitter. Twitter handle is
At Comes Natural Pod.
like and share the Facebook page, and go to iTunes and rate the podcast, review the podcast, and subscribe to the podcast. And that's really all. That's all of it.
All right.
Comes naturally, we are.
Joe.
Mike,
I am Cody. Welcome to this week's episode, everybody.
fast-paced. It's a fast-paced
Yep,
episode.
fast-paced episode. So,
Boom.
Mike, go for your wrestling moments.
All right. So, wrestling. Yeah, my favorite wrestler at the moment is a gentleman by the name of Kevin Owens. And he got not into trouble, but something he did kind of went viral a little bit. Basically,
Not herpes. It's not herpes.
No, it's a PG. It's a PG show now.
Fuck that shit. Cunt.
No, wrestling. Wrestling is a PG show now.
Oh, gotcha.
Not this show. This show just said cunt 6 times really fast.
Yeah.
No, basically, if you're a wrestling fan, you know there are good guys and there are bad guys. Good guys are commonly referred to as baby faces, and bad guys are referred to as heels.
Really?
In the wrestling business? Yeah, I don't know where that comes from.
Never knew that.
But that's kind of like the slang form. So Kevin Owens is being a bad guy right now, a heel, if you will. And apparently at a house show, a little kid was trying to give him a high five, but the little kid was wearing a t-shirt of Roman Reigns, who is a wrestler that Kevin Owens was facing that night.
Mm-hmm.
So he told him he wouldn't give him a high five and not to touch him because he's wearing a bad shirt. And he kind of made fun of the kid a little bit. The reason this becomes a thing is there's like a video of it. There's nothing like he's not
funny.
cussing at the kid or
No.
anything like that, but he's definitely being a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like the old school classic bad guy.
Staying in character like a fucking professional.
Like a
Yep.
goddamn pro. And the mom went on like Facebook or something and wrote this giant long post about how this kid's only 7 years old and he has everybody's wrestling shirt and he's heartbroken and just basically like made it sound like Kevin Owens is just this terrible, awful person.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If the kid's heartbroken right now, I totally get that. But you know what he's going to do next time he watches wrestling?
Fiercely masturbate with a hate boner.
No, that's
No.
later.
That's later on in life.
Yeah.
Like, that's after, like, 14, I think.
Yeah.
But what he's going to do is the next time anyone's facing Kevin Owens, he's going to cheer so fucking hard to see Kevin Owens get his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the way wrestling works. The bad guy eventually gets his ass whooped. May not be next week. It may be a couple months from now, but it's eventually going to happen. He's going to have so much cheering interest into that match that, and then when he becomes an adult, he's going to look back and remember that time that Kevin Owens yelled at him during a show, and he's going to remember that forever.
Yeah.
I think the mom was being a big old pussy about it.
Does she? It's one of those things. Does she understand what wrestling is?
She would have to if she's...
Well, you would think that she'd have to. But to me, wrestling has always been a more interactive soap opera type thing.
Yeah, that's
They
exactly
interact
what
with
it
the crowd,
is.
and that's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like you said, he had his persona going.
Yeah.
Even his tweet back or Facebook post back.
You saw,
Yeah.
that's the part that made me laugh the most. Is basically so this story kind of goes viral. I don't have the here. Fuck. I should have brought it up before.
It's called being prepared, Mike.
I am never that.
It's called Comes Naturally, Cody.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I always do that.
No, you don't. You're
let me-
just forced with a popsicle stick and medical tape.
Nope.
What was
I'm
that?
trying to find it.
What was that, Joe?
You like using a tongue depressor?
That's how he keeps it up.
Oh.
Nah. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1
Anyway.
second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. For a
Talk
minute.
amongst yourselves.
for a little
Oh
while.
God.
What were you looking at that had the skull, Cody?
When?
You were watching a
my
video
friend
and it
Paulo
looked like
on
somebody
Facebook.
was peeling something from a skull, and I'm like, well, that's
My friend
creepy.
Paulo Acuna does sculptures and stuff, and
Okay.
he did a casting for like a Day of the Dead type skull,
Mhm.
the intricate but he's he wanted to
Is it made out of sugar?
no. So
That
this
one
one
wasn't?
this one is made of cement
Oh, okay.
because he's never really done anything with cement before, so he made a cast, but they have to do a mold. The rubber, the silicone one, and then pour the cement into that because otherwise, if you try to pull it apart, it breaks.
Right, okay.
So that was him trying to pull the silicone off of it because you can't cut it. It's a multiple use one, so you had to peel it and make sure it doesn't bust off like the nose cavity or anything like that.
Gotcha.
It's pretty dope. He does some crazy stuff. He has this like giant like 1,500-pound marble skull that he did a couple years ago.
Oh, damn.
It's fucking amazing.
Big.
I forgot how long the mom's
Oh, it was long.
post was.
Yeah, she
It's ridiculous.
She went off like a fucking.
I'll
tirade.
give you some cliff notes. This is what the mom wrote. My heart is shattered. Okay, that's that's how she started. What started off as amazingly awesome night ended in my 7-year-old being completely heartbroken. Blah blah blah. My son is a huge
It was a
Oh,
huge fan of
yeah,
wrestling
huge
in general,
facets.
but also a huge fan of Kevin Owens because
Yeah.
that was his first.
He has a drawer full of just about everyone's shirts, over 100 figures. So, by the way, ma'am, if your kid has 100 action figures of wrestlers, you're spoiling him. He doesn't need that many. Four
Are
at
there
any.
exactly like 100?
No, there's way
not
more than
even
that.
that.
But like, I don't know. That's just weird. She talks about how many live shows, but she even mentions my son is 7, not 15 or 16, where they can take someone they idolize talking to him like that, but 7. I go to many events. She starts listing off events. At one point, I guess the kid asked if the people who appear mean on TV are mean in real life, and then Kevin Owens did this and made her a liar. I guess at one point Kevin Owens yelled, "I am your father," which I don't know. Which is pretty funny. But the end of it, my son is crushed, and whatever he talks about it, he tears up. I can't believe a wrestler would actually treat a 7-year-old fan this way. Shame on you, Kevin Owens and WWE. And then Owens, not directly replying to it, but after this story kind of got out a little bit, posted a picture of himself face down on a ramp, the walkway ramp that leads from the stage to the ring. Face down, just completely face down with this title, like, I don't even know how he got that picture. And then in quotes said, "A wrestler told my son not to touch him. I'm completely heartbroken. Well, not really, but if I complain, maybe I'll get free stuff." And that shit made me laugh so hard. Kevin Owens is the best. He's the best thing going in pro wrestling right now. And that shit is the reason why, because even if he say this kid never becomes does never ever watch wrestling again, it doesn't matter, because stories like this are gonna make people laugh to the point, because chances are that kid's gonna come back and just cheer against Kevin Owens super hard now he has because back in the day, in the early 90s and mid 90s and stuff, when little kids were still blurred to the what's real and what's not, you hated the bad guys. Not you didn't oh, he's okay, but I'd rather see Hulk Hogan win. No, you hated Sergeant Slaughter if you're a kid wrestling fan at that time. You hated Macho Man when he was being a bad guy.
Yeah.
You hated those characters, and now it's so hard to get that in this day and age where everything's open, there's behind the scenes stuff on everything.
Yeah.
And so it takes stuff like this. Is it mean for that one kid? Yes, that very much sucks if he is honestly that torn up about it. But 100 action figures, tons of shirts, he's been to super amounts of live events. He's gonna come back to watch it, and he's gonna cheer so fucking hard next time he sees Kevin Owens against him, that when he finally see Kevin Owens gets beat for the title, it's gonna be one of the greatest moments of his life.
Yeah.
I promise you. So kids' moms, stop being a fucking pansy ass. Your kid's gonna have to deal with adversity a little bit, and this is a good first step because it's a no real issue ever happening. So
Yeah.
stop being a bitch and let your kid fucking get yelled at by a bad guy on TV so he could cheer when he loses. That's my wrestling minute.
Boom.
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 All right. Joe, how would you learn us some science?
So a couple things to go over this week. One, scientists find dinosaur tail preserved in amber.
Who's Amber and how the fuck she fit a tail in her?
I know, right? What a prehistoric whore.
Talk about a tar pit.
Researchers were perusing an amber market in Myanmar when they stumbled across a truly extraordinary specimen. Trapped inside of a golden piece of amber, already partially shaped to be sold as jewelry, was a fully feathered section of a dinosaur tail. The seller thought it was some kind of plant. This is the first time feathers have been found perfectly preserved and attached to what is unmistakably a dinosaur, and scientists hope Myanmar will yield bigger dinosaur find in the near future.
Dig that whole fucking place up.
Dig
Name
that
one
hole.
person you've ever met or heard of from Myanmar that's worth a damn. Nobody. Fuck them. Dig it up.
Dig it up.
Fair enough.
Hey.
Yes.
So since they discovered that it's an autoplay thing, I'm not even playing it. It's fine.
Oh, fair enough.
Don't look at it. Cunt. Do you think Jurassic Park should change how they do their dinosaurs since now that it's
They don't
proven
do them
have
accurately
feathers?
anyways.
Well, yeah, but
Velociraptors aren't 6 feet tall.
that's all we're.
They're like little. They're like the size of chickens.
I don't think they're the size
No,
of chickens.
look
It's
it up.
just depending on which one you're actually
No,
looking at.
all of them are.
And
Yeah.
Don't believe you.
No, look it up. They're never as big as they were in
Okay,
the movie.
anyway.
Or the book.
But I'm
ahead.
saying when Jurassic Park came out, it was no one thought there's feathers on dinosaurs, right?
no.
Right. Okay. But since
Unless-
then,
unless
it's
you read
been
the books.
proven. But
Let's read the
since
book.
then,
The
it's been
books do
proven.
actually, go
Talk
over
about
a
it,
little bit. Talk about it a little bit. But yeah, it's dinosaurs are one of those interesting things, especially from what you understand from a kid. I remember getting the toys of like especially the T-Rex, and they're mostly standing like upright. But then they found out that was actually incorrect. The scientist who originally put together the Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton put it together wrong, and he actually had a more Jurassic Park look to him, where he's hunched over. But even from Jurassic Park, they were more reptilian.
Because they find more and more details. But I'm saying like now, I would say like Jurassic Park is kind of grandfathered in. If they make any more Jurassic Parks, they continue to make them how they make them because they have a world that they built on. But
Jurassic World.
yeah.
Fuck you. That was clever as
So,
shit.
do you think the next dinosaur movie are they gonna look like Jurassic Park dinosaurs, or are they gonna look like giant birds?
It depends on who does it. If it's gonna be somebody like
It's an action movie,
like a
It's-
Christopher Nolan,
Yeah,
he's probably gonna take something. He would take something like this and be like, okay, let's be more accurate to what the dinosaurs would be. So let's put the feathers and whatnot onto these dinosaurs, and it'll actually be really terrifying to people because it's something different than your normal T-Rex or Velociraptor or whatever. But if you take somebody else, and I don't know, I can't think of any other director.
Jon
Or-
Favreau. What would Jon Favreau do?
Jon Favreau, I think he would be more of your standard Jurassic Park type person. Yeah.
All right, so Chris Nolan, feathers, Favreau, reptile.
Yeah.
All right, what would M. Night Shyamalan do?
Oh God. They would have feathers, but in a twist, they'd have leathery skins.
Oh, it's at the end.
But in a twist,
They're actually humans.
they were humans.
and they're in a national park the whole time.
No. The world's a national park.
From the future's past.
And James McAvey plays 12 different people,
Yep.
including a little boy.
We just wrote
lady.
M. Night Shyamalan's next movie.
Brett Ratner.
Ooh, Brett Ratner would be definitely just your standard dinosaur.
All right.
Fair enough.
Wait. I brought up the details about the Velociraptor.
Okay.
Velociraptors are about 3 feet tall, 6 feet long.
That's a lot bigger than a chicken, Cody.
No,
That is a lot bigger than a chicken.
No,
Well,
don't tell
hold
me
on.
no. Have you
Hold
seen a
on.
fucking chicken?
hold on.
You piece of
That's
shit.
a big chicken. That
Hold
he's
on.
seen.
Many of the first set of actual full skeletons they found were the size of chickens. So they thought that's what the size were. Then they started finding actual bones because those were obviously not near nests.
Babies.
But the dinosaur that they call the Velociraptor in the Jurassic Park books and the movies are actually based on a different dinosaur, which is called a Deinonychus, I guess is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those ones this is what's terrifying, could be up to 12 feet long and 6 feet tall
Jesus.
and weigh over 150 pounds fully grown.
It's a fast one, too.
Yeah.
With feathers. Ugh.
These ones did not have feathers.
No.
But velociraptors were known to have feathers.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So, real quick, the answer is feathers, no feathers. Okay? Speed round. This one's pretty obvious. Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
No.
Feathers, not feathers.
No, he wouldn't have them because he didn't
wouldn't have
already.
them.
Martin Scorsese.
No.
No.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see him
He's
doing
super accurate about shit.
Alfred Hitchcock.
it. No.
They would be, but they would be like glued on because they're actual person.
Christopher Nolan.
Yes.
Yes.
James Cameron.
Yes.
Yes.
Peter Jackson.
Yes.
Stanley Kubrick.
No.
Woody Allen.
No.
No. Sorry, I had an image of like two dinosaurs sitting across from a table from each
Oh,
other.
well, you gonna eat first?
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach's so
Francis Ford
upset.
Coppola.
No.
No.
Ridley Scott.
Yes.
Yes.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
No.
David Fincher.
Yes.
Yes.
Tim Burton.
No.
Yes, he'd be weirdly colored too.
You think that he would?
Yeah.
That's the
for
first
sure.
one you guys are split on. David Lynch.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Orson Welles.
No.
No.
Robert Zemeckis.
No.
No.
Roger Corman.
No.
Well, maybe, but they wouldn't be all feathered.
Roman Polanski.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably
say
not.
no.
I'm skipping a lot of names now because I don't
Good,
recognize
'cause-
other. Ron Howard.
No.
No.
Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Lucas.
No, probably
That
not.
one's a
Practical or
flip-up, but
CGI?
If it was George Lucas now, CGI.
CGI, yeah.
If it was Lucas Films, it would be practical for the most
Coen
part.
Brothers.
Oh, they have feathers for sure.
Yeah.
They do something fucked up with it.
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Ooh.
No. I'd
Well,
say
you
no.
probably couldn't tell because he'd be all black.
Yeah.
Sylvester.
Nobody?
I got it.
Sylvester
Stallone.
No.
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 All right.
We have lots of muscles though.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's a.
That's a Sylvester Stallone roar.
Is this Stallone dinosaur? All right. Well, I'm glad we settled that.
Hee
Kevin Smith.
Probably not. No.
No.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
he would like things to be classic in a sense.
But they'd have weird monologues
Yeah. They'd
All
be
right.
in black and white.
and lots of cussing.
Yeah.
All right. We're good. We're good. We
These
settled
fucking guys running through the goddamn woods. All right, was that your last? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, there's a few more.
A few more.
One, just as a heads up to people that own the Galaxy Note 7. Yes, you have a device that can blow up on you, but Samsung will be releasing an update, if they haven't already, to brick your phone.
Oh, to stop terrorists from using their phones.
Now, some companies like Verizon have already said they're not going to actually push that update through because how Android works for their updates is the updates actually go to the carrier.
Yeah.
They get approved by the carrier, and then the carrier pushes them out.
Yeah, because they have
That's
to
why
put
a
their
lot of people
shitty
on-
software in it.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people on Android devices won't see updates for operating systems because a lot of carriers are just like, fuck it, whatever.
And there's
We don't really
there's
give
so
a
many
shit.
variations of it.
Yeah, exactly. So people on Verizon with Galaxy Note 7s, they won't get that bricking update, but
The rest of you motherfuckers are still using a goddamn bomb as a phone, Will.
yeah. But in good news is Samsung is still taking them back. I think they still charge you like $50 to process a return or something like that, but
They will give you a different phone, a new different phone.
and a Galaxy VR.
Yeah, the
last
Galaxy VR.
time I heard, yeah. So they can't even sell those things. They have
Might as
to
well give them away.
The next thing on the list that I thought was interesting is that Japan is sending up the first space junk collector.
Oh, I saw this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't see it,
Yeah,
but I saw
no.
the article about it.
I was in Japan yesterday.
I was just hanging out in Japan and probably like some underground space thing. You know me.
Yeah,
I
I
roll.
totally know you. You know all these people.
Yep.
Yeah. Dubbed the Konotori, which
You're
is
racist. Sorry, I just sound
just
like
a knee-jerk reaction.
I'm pretty sure that means you're racist.
racist.
Racist. It means stork in Japanese. I love how they always name some of their stuff.
They love birds.
Yeah, exactly.
They fucking love birds.
Blasted off from the island of that name right there, Tanganisha, and arrived at the International Space Station a day or so later. I can't remember if they said that what they were looking to capture. It was a satellite. I just don't remember which one it was, because there's like thousands and thousands of them up there. But it's a defunct satellite that they were looking to actually go ahead and test this deorbiting procedure, which is essentially towing out a long ass cable that I can't remember the exact science behind it, even though for our senior design project we did something kind of similar. But the idea is it's a very long wire, and it creates its own. It interacts with the Earth's magnetic field in order to create drag on the satellite. So it'll take probably about 10 years to deorbit the satellite, but it'll slowly just deorbit based on the drag caused by the magnetic field of the Earth.
Dang.
And finally, we lost many people this past year, but in this past week we lost John Glenn, the first American into space.
To orbit something, right?
Orbited the Earth.
Orbited
Yeah.
Earth, yeah. I remember I was like, not the moon.
No.
Did he ever walk the moon?
No, he
No.
did not
No,
ever walk
he was
the moon.
yeah, but he was the first American in space.
Yeah, first you had Yuri Gagarin. He was the first person in space. But John Glenn was the first American in space.
How long did it take him to orbit?
The actual like orbital period, or
Yeah.
I don't know actually.
Way to not be good at stuff, Joe.
It takes me an hour to get to work during rush hour, and that's garbage.
I'm sure it only took a couple.
Pretty sure it was longer than an hour.
Yeah, but like
Well, here's a question.
considering the distance, it's still pretty good.
So if you work in space, Joe,
Mhm.
right now with our current abilities for propulsion to leave the Earth and go into outer space above us, how long does it take?
To actually get into orbit, you're probably looking at 45 minutes.
Mike, it took John Glenn less time to get to space than it does you to get to work.
That's why
And he
he's
has to
an
go a
American
whole lot
hero.
farther. Exactly.
Me, I'm just a dumb piece of shit.
Seems very sad.
Wow.
Following that and finishing out the science segment of this show, you can look forward to December 21st being the December solstice. And December 22nd, you'll be able to see the Ursid meteor shower. In the pre-dawn hours of December 22nd, North Americans will see the peak of a minor annual meteor shower known as the Ursa Meteoroids, or the Ursids. As with all meteor showers, the Ursids are named after the constellation they appear to radiate from in the sky, in this case Ursa Minor, the Little Bear. These meteors appear to shoot out from the region of the sky above the bowl of the Little Dipper, the well-known star pattern that's part of Ursa Minor. And also on December 22nd, the Moon and Jupiter, early risers on the 22nd, should see waning crescent moon pose with brilliant Jupiter. That's it.
Boom. Science, bitches.
Yeah.
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 Wow. Job, Joe. Proud of you. Proud of you for bringing such enthusiasm to the show. Yeah.
Have I ever been known to be like a super enthusiastic person?
No, never.
Okay.
Ever.
If I do, if there's anything that I get like so incredibly enthused about, I want you to let me know because there's something wrong with me.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All right, hey. All right. So as you people know,
All right.
we're really into Star Wars here.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So by the time
I don't know.
this show hits the interwebs,
Yes.
2 of the people that are recording this show right now would have seen Rogue One.
Yes. Those 2 people
Are not Joe.
are not Joe at all.
So you might be able to guess the other 2.
Even though Joe works that night
just down the street,
The store closes
less
at 10.
than a mile away,
less than a mile away.
It is less than a mile.
and you'll have friends there holding your spot in line and saving you a seat, you still won't watch the movie.
No, I still won't.
Because
I don't want to deal with
a
those crowds.
dickhead.
I don't want to deal with those crowds and those people that were going to opening night.
I'm sorry, I forgot you were 83 years old and you have to go home and take nap time.
Yeah,
You
I
piece
do.
of shit.
Says the guy who's gonna go home right now and go take a nappy
I
nap.
have to be at work really early in the morning. And it's not a Star Wars night. I make special exceptions for Star Wars nights.
Big pussy.
I could have swore to Christ there was 2 of you in the building right now.
Right?
I was like, do we have a second mic?
I like how you said the
it?
building like we're in the recording studio.
We
or
are in the
something.
recording studio. Look in front of you. Is there a microphone?
There's a microphone.
Is there a mixing board?
There's a mixing board.
Are we recording stuff?
Yes.
Recording studio.
Are we in a building
Knowledge.
We are.
Yeah.
We are in a
house is
building.
though? Yeah, but it's a house still.
It's a house, though.
We're
but it's
in
a
one of your
building.
guest rooms.
We're in the office. Or
This is-
right now, the recording studio.
Yeah.
This is technically a bedroom, though.
No.
This was sold as a bedroom.
No.
Bullshit.
This
A
house
bedroom
was
is where you
sold.
put a bed.
This house was
Do you see a
sold
bed?
as a bedroom.
Do you see a bed?
When they said, "Hey, Mr.
That
and
is someone
Mrs.
putting labels on something they don't fucking own.
Yeah.
All right?
Mr. and Mrs.
Right.
Cody's parents, this house has this many bedrooms, and they counted this as one of those. So suck it, Trebek.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you? You're not even done with that one.
I don't want to.
2 drink Mike.
It's hot.
What do you mean it's
God.
hot? Mine's still cool.
Got hot.
Still
No,
cool.
the refrigerators at that gas station suck. They
me
need to
see
keep
that.
this
Let me
shit
see that.
colder.
That's still cool.
It's
That's
not
as cool as
cold. It's
mine.
not.
Drink your drink. There are people in hell that would love that right now.
You know what? They should have gone to hell.
He's got
They
you there.
should have moved out of Arizona.
He's got you there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go. And like I
It's
said,
fine.
The reason why
That's not why I
is
brought it up. Mike's just vindictive and an
Mike
asshole.
is vindictive. I know that, but he is a friend, so his opinion
Really?
doesn't mean anything to me.
Wait.
I see what you did there.
No, I'll allow that. I'll
Yeah.
allow it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, when we say he's not seeing it Thursday night.
Yes,
he
it's
is seeing
Sunday.
it
it's just
Sunday.
it's just an against opening night thing. Like
Which
I
don't
understand.
I don't blame you at all because those people are pretty rough. But
Yeah,
I
And they
don't
can
want to
smell
wait.
bad too.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've gone to
Because the
Wars
majority
nerds.
of people that are gonna go see this are super like Star Wars nerds, and they're the very comic book crowd that I kind of loathe because they are disgusting human
They're the
beings.
Comic-Con people for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they're the ones you get like disgusting diseases from without actually physically touching them.
Yeah,
But it's not
and they
just
smell bad.
it's not just that. I've been to opening nights before. I think one of the last ones I remember going to was actually the Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
God
and
damn, that's so long ago.
Yeah.
It's the last one I remember.
Were we
going
even
to.
friends at that point?
We were.
Yeah, we
No,
were.
I'm like, me, was I? I don't even think
so.
I knew you guys yet.
No. But
Jesus
I could
Christ.
remember like when certain characters would come on screen, people are hooting and hollering and whatnot, and We didn't get a very good seat. We ended up all the way in the back row
Corner.
back row corner. Yeah,
So fucking awful.
awful, completely awful.
Man, you guys are complaining about a lot of dumb shit. That's not terrible.
But it's not
seat.
fun.
Yeah, you can like you see the screen's all wrong. You lose half the audio.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah,
It's not that bad. You guys complaining.
and then the people are
You
awful.
guys like to
And then
complain.
there's just the people. Yeah,
But
2008. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
you were what, 2 at the time?
Because you're young, you little bitch.
Yeah.
Ha! You're young. Oh man. No, I think the worst one I ever went to, speaking of those, I think was Transformers 1, the first Transformers. No, actually no.
I did go to
I take that
opening
back.
day of Transformers, and we waited in line. Not us. I went with another friend, Chris, and
The one that listens to the show?
yeah,
Hey, we mentioned you again. Go ahead.
it wasn't too bad, but the lines were long for that thing.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was
Yeah.
awful.
We went, and the problem with it was, and it wasn't, it's funny, it wasn't even some stranger that annoyed me that day. It was Patrick. Remember Patrick, Michelle's brother?
He went with you guys.
So he went with us.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? So what made that awful is every time he saw a vehicle, he would name it. Like, so he saw a truck, but and it wouldn't have to even be like a transformer. It would just be a vehicle that was like on screen line. Dude, it was so ridiculous.
Why are you doing this in the middle of a fucking movie?
Exactly.
Shut your fucking mouth and watch it.
Dude, it was so annoying.
And the people clapping at the end.
Yeah, people. Oh, that makes me laugh still to this day. People will clap at the end of movies. I'm like, bitch, if you can point out someone in this theater that made this movie, I will allow you to clap. Because I know there is nobody.
Yeah.
Like, if you do a film screening and you know that someone that made that movie, or even the gaffer was in that theater, you're allowed to clap.
Yeah.
Until that happens, you need to shut your fucking mouths and not clap your hands, because nobody in this theater cares what you fucking think.
Nope.
Unless you enjoyed it and be like, oh, I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. And that's it. That's
Yeah.
all it takes.
Not. Oh, it's so good.
Right?
Idiots. Anyways, back off that rando tangent. Thank you, Mike and Joe. What I was going to say is, by the time you hear this, 2 of us will have seen it, and hopefully it liked it a lot. But most likely, yes.
Yeah, I don't. From the trailers, there's nothing so far that I've seen that would make me not like it.
Yeah.
It's
I
not-
have 5 friends who've already seen it, and I've blocked all of them from text messages, so they can't text me
Good.
anything. I've completely stayed away from reading reviews and spoilers.
Kinda.
Other than like what I've seen in trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, super excited about it. I think that's really it about Star Wars for right now until next week.
Yeah.
How do you, in what way do you think there's any big ways, like, then other than the obvious, we understand that the plans get to Leia, blah 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 blah, but any like other big ways that this movie is attached to other movies?
Well, Jimmy
Like,
Smits
say,
is in it.
Family members.
Yeah.
or
Jimmy
things
Smits
like
is in it.
that?
Well, I think Mike is really hinting. air
The fact that
quotes.
if we find out if Rey's lineage is in it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be interesting if they did that, but it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
You could explain her origins later in her storyline. I really
Yeah, in
don't
episode 8.
care. Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure is where we're going to really learn about who her parents are, because
Because
pretty sure Luke's going to know.
Yeah. Rey, I am not your father.
Bitch, keep searching.
It's like the Maury of the
Yep.
fucking Star Wars
Um,
universe.
Well, it's funny because Nerdist News did that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did the whole like, who's her papa, and it's like, they would do like fan theories and stuff. Like one of them was Kylo. I was like, Kylo's like 33 in this movie.
People are
That
so
means
stupid.
if she's 19, he had to be how old to have her? Okay, so you guys are not good at math,
Yeah.
because that's not going to happen.
Right.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Leia would have known. Like, oh, my baby had a baby. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange.
your head up.
But they're like,
I saw my baby. Sorry, that's what I thought of when you said that.
but they're not to go through the whole list, but their consensus is they think Luke is her father.
I think that's too easy.
Yeah, I think it is too
it's
easy.
way too convenient
easy.
as well.
I think
I
if
know
anything,
J.J. Abrams, and that's bullshit.
he didn't write. He wrote the
I
screenplay.
know, but you know what I'm saying?
He's an idiot. Is that what you said?
He's not gonna, yeah, you know.
Not gonna make
Not
it.
gonna.
If anything, he's gonna be her grandfather.
No.
I don't want her to have any relation to him whatsoever.
At this point, I think it has to though, because the lightsaber that called to her was a Skywalker.
Yes.
So I think at this point, it's just they have to be in lineage somewhere, somehow. Just has to be. I swear to God, I hope it's not. She's not the reincarnation of Anakin. That would piss me off so bad.
That would be really weird as well.
It's just
Is
like
reincarnation a thing in Star
Yeah.
Wars?
Yeah. Well, Palpatine did it by force, not by the force, but like they made clones and they put his consciousness. He moved from body to body because his body kept getting destroyed by using the dark side.
But we're talking an extended universe.
Yeah,
and
which
that-
doesn't.
know that.
Those ones actually
Those
don't
ones,
exist
yeah.
anymore.
Ah,
Yeah. The clones
you
do, obviously.
fake canon
Yes.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's also why we'll probably not see Mara Jade because she's a female clone of the Emperor.
And there's some connection between this movie and the Rebels cartoon, right?
Yes. So
Explain.
the first one we know of so far directly is a ship known as Ghost. Shows up in
Piloted by Swayze.
not part of Swayze. It's Whoopi. Is
Whoopi
shown.
Pilot.
So it's featured in the new Rebels cartoon, and a ship that looks a lot like it with the same engine pattern and hull structure is seen in one of the new TV ads for Rogue One.
Yeah.
And I will point this out. It was not by me. I am not that eagle-eyed because I do not watch Rebels. I read it as a news story talking about the links between these movies. Some of those links were not very clever. They're like, the Death Star. Really,
Like
guys?
the
Like, no shit.
Really? The movie literally revolves around the Death Star.
Yeah.
Nah.
So saying that's a link
no
to the
Death
other
Star,
ones,
no movie.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
like,
I always say.
The premise of this movie is about the Death Star. So, yeah, that's a link, and that's not a hidden link. That's
No.
just a direct reference. Other ones like they were talking about is like Jimmy Schmitz, as like I was saying, plays Bail Organa,
Yeah, Leia's
Leia's
pops.
adopted
He
daddy.
gets blown up.
Gets blown up on Alderaan shortly after the beginning of A New Hope.
Yeah. Do we know for sure he was on the planet though?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, he gets blown up.
Yeah, because she was if I
She was
remember
like,
correctly.
Dad, no. And then looks at Vader, was like, Dad, no.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's awful.
You're not my dad. No, literally, I am. He wasn't your dad. Well, he isn't
Yeah.
now, anyways.
He's more of a dad than you were.
No,
I'm going to my room. Leave me alone, Darth Dad.
Wow. That was awful. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not.
We know.
Does that tell you anything?
No.
Suck it.
All right, so to wrap this up on the Star Wars stuff, what do you think? What big secret thing do you think is going to show up in this at all? So I'll tell you mine, for example. So I have said to these guys as well as some of my other friends, not on the podcast, I believe a stinger scene is going to have young Han Solo and young Chewbacca.
I thought that was confirmed.
It was not confirmed. That is me.
Oh.
That is my theory. One if not this one of two stinger scenes, so post credit, mid credit scenes, will be a shot of I can't think of his guy's name right now. Aldrich something or other. The guy playing young Han Solo will be in the vest and pants with Chewbacca, most likely somewhere in the Millennium Falcon. As a quick,
For something like that, it'd be interesting to see the I don't know if it actually took place on Cloud City, but with Lando, and they're actually winning the Millennium Falcon.
yeah, it'd be pretty
in the
dope.
card game that they mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be dope.
That'd be rad.
Donald Glover's young Lando, too.
Yeah,
How
they've
dope
already
is
cast
that?
him. Yeah.
That's super dope.
Yeah. So
That's
what,
like
what do you guys
that's
think?
probably the best casting possible, right?
Easily. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
could there have been a better? I understand Donald Glover is like big in our circle because of the stand up, the music and Community was like our jam, you know.
Well, two of our jams.
Well, yeah,
Someone's not,
but
good enough.
even outside of that, I figure like people with like how good Atlanta was and
How good he's in everything he's ever been in.
yeah, the guy. I don't think there could have been. I don't think they could have done better.
No, it was perfect casting. It's like getting Patrick Stewart for Professor Xavier.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's just born to play that role.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
already bald and shit. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck, man.
You're like, oh, just shave that little bit of like
yeah,
hair you have
The
back
Captain-
there.
Yeah, Picard.
Yeah,
he's
just-
basically
Yeah.
boom.
And
And
his
don't ever walk.
Space Professor X.
Yeah.
Just sit the entire time. Floating chair or not, just sit. That's all you have to do.
Sometimes you have to put your hand on your fucking forehead, but like that's
Otherwise,
it.
nah.
Yep. And then we'll put a bunch of makeup on you. You look like James McCavey,
We should.
right? Is that how they did it?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly how
that's
they did
exactly how they do it.
All right, so that's mine. That's what I think. I also think you'll see a young Leia, if not at least the back of an actress dressed like Leia, getting the plans from someone, if not Jen Orso, at least Mon Mothma.
it. Jen Orso's dying, by the way. I
That's
think
Mike's. That's one of Mike's predictions. Is Jen Orso dies in this
for
movie.
sure. I've never felt more confident about something in a movie in my life.
I don't think she
I
does.
don't think she has to.
I don't think she has to. But I
He
think
think
she's gonna.
he wants her to.
I don't want her to.
Sounds like you want her to.
No, I'm going with my gut here, man. I think that's how
I
they're
think
gonna.
someone's still upset that Han Solo died.
That
No.
would be me.
Nah,
Yeah, it's him too.
Nah, he didn't have the.
he's not really dead. So I mean, I'm just kidding.
He's a Force ghost.
Okay. No. Anyways,
Prove
what
it.
do you think?
Prove it.
Any big things? We already know Vader's in it, and he
Yeah.
plays a prominent role.
Much bigger than I think you guys
Most people thought, yeah.
originally thought. Which, if you go back and listen, I thought he was gonna have a pretty big role in it.
I still don't think he's swinging
I don't think
sabers
he's-
and fighting people.
Yeah,
but
I think he's gonna fuck some shit up though.
yeah, he
Just
may.
by, like,
He's
moving
got.
his hand
He
around.
better force choke somebody. Otherwise, this
That's his
movie's
thing.
bullshit.
That's his jam.
That's all he can do now. He can't shoot lightning.
Oh yeah, no lightning.
He ain't got no real legs or no real arms. Try to shoot at his face. Ain't gonna work. You
That's
need
good.
bones,
I
by
never
the way, to
thought
do
about
that. Because it was fried electronics in his arms. So
Yeah, he's got bones. His
yeah,
feet.
no,
It is
He's
Oh,
not.
sorry, that's right. Arm.
Yeah.
he has no arms or legs.
Remember the lava fight?
He's got stubs, yeah.
And he's
It's
all
like
like,
up here though.
"You
He
were the
just points-
chosen
He
one."
just points the
He's
stubs.
throws with his shoulder. He's like,
with-
hold on, kink, pulls off the fake arms, like, pick out of the stub. He's like, get him.
And then
Go
he
ahead.
gives himself a high five.
See what they do is they have special electrodes that run from the end of the nub down
Around
through
the arm, because you don't want to go through the arm.
You
wanna
could go
around
through the arm.
Nah, man, you don't
No,
be
you
there.
go
No.
through the arm, and then it just has right there at the fingertip points, and it's just like zzz,
Make fake bones.
yeah. And he's got the taser. I don't know, making up things. Anyway,
Yeah, you are.
so for me, I would think the Princess Leia part. I mean, there's nothing.
I think
really
we
else
see.
can
I
of.
think this. I know it doesn't bring anything else to the story, but I think we see Leia fully recording that message. The whole message.
The Ben message?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's after the boarding of the Corvette, though.
we did see her record the full message.
No, we don't.
No,
see,
no,
no, he
we
says
don't
we
see
actually
it.
see her actually do it.
I
not
think that's
just
how they end it.
record it and then go away. Now, because that's just leaves that's Darth
That's
Vader already
too
catching up to
far
the.
into the
Yeah, she already has it and is going towards the rebel base, which really they should just
I
follow.
think just cut ahead a little bit. That'd be fun. I
Yeah,
think it'd be cool to see though.
It'd be cool as a direct link type thing. I just don't think that they would do.
It's
something
not
like that.
needed at all whatsoever, but I just think it'd be a fun little throwaway thing. I would, yeah. I mean, the idea of seeing Han win the Falcon would be pretty dope.
Yeah. Plus, we'd see Donald Glover in full Lando,
Right.
which if you haven't seen the picture from his iTunes, already there. He's already got a dirty ass mustache in it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Nice.
But yeah, I think I just feel like there's another big connection that nobody has thrown out yet. I'm sure someone's thrown it out, but I think there's a big shock in there somewhere. I can't really guess as to what it is, but I feel like we're gonna
I'm trying to think of anything from the prequels
somewhere
that would
some
come into it.
dots are gonna get connected in a way we didn't think, but or maybe we see Maz be in it. Maz could be in it.
Yeah,
Right?
Maz could
Maz
be
could
in
be
it.
in it.
I mean,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think that'd be cool. I think there's a tie that goes past the trilogy into the newer movies, basically, just to connect people a little bit more to them.
All right.
Then you see why Maz and Chewie are a thing.
She likes tall, hairy men.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
You know, I was gonna be mean, but not gonna say anything.
But yeah, so Star Wars Rogue One.
Watch it. Not necessarily day one.
Watch it day 1, day 2, day 3, or day 4. Just watch it.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it all them days. We don't care.
Right? It'll probably
not-
be in
it's not
theaters
our
for
money.
months to come.
Do what you fucking want. I don't know why you're always asking us for life advice.
Right? What movie should I
Jesus,
see?
shit or get off the pot. That's what my granddad used to always say.
Shit or get off the pot.
Make your fucking mind up.
God, he would hate Kobe.
Also said, used to say
you play games and read books and stuff.
while on the shitter.
while on the
Yeah, why
shitter.
not?
And his
It's quiet at a time, man. No one bothers me.
Yeah.
Climate controlled. Now I can play music through a speaker instead of wearing headphones if I don't want to.
did you say
What?
kind of controlled?
Climate
Climate
control.
Oh,
controlled.
climate controlled. Like I.
Oh, it's a 50-50
like,
shot if I
no,
can control
it's
it.
kind of controlled
Yeah,
now.
no. Like now
to
I have
be
it.
like I
I have
had
it down
no
pat.
control.
If I feel it's gonna be good, I'll use the toilet. If I feel it's gonna be bad, I'm standing in the shower. For sure. For sure. But facing away from the wall, so I can just I don't want to put it on the curtain. The velocity just push it in this. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Boom.
So, we had some other stuff that we looked at today.
Dunkirk trailer,
Dunkirk trailer.
the first full length teaser. As
Tom
I
Hardy's
it.
in it.
Yeah, there's actually
Tom Hardy is in it.
Tom Hardy and
Pretty sure we
Cillian
talked
Murphy,
about that before.
are in it.
Sicilian Murphy.
Nope.
that's a
Cillian.
pizza.
Sicilian
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow Murphy. Sicilian
Cillian.
Red-Eye Scarecrow
Cillian.
Inception.
I'm just gonna turn his mic off.
Murphy is in it. What's that other guy's name? The British dude? Kenneth.
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, he's in it.
Mark Rylance is in it.
I'll be honest with you. It doesn't the trailer doesn't actually scream oh, this looks good to me. But it's a Chris Nolan movie, so I'm gonna watch it. So
At this point, he has so much equity, he doesn't really need it.
He's gonna be the
Right.
first. We talked about this. He's gonna be the dude that just releases a trailer that is just a black screen with the movie title and a release date, and that's all they're ever gonna release for it. And it's gonna do $300 million opening weekend.
Dunkirk's first trailer was essentially that.
No, that's the only trailer he's
right.
gonna release for a movie.
I
Someday.
get what you're saying. But even this trailer was
You don't
no
get
better.
shit.
No better
Yeah.
than the teaser. You don't know what
Looks
really is
sad.
going on except
I
for
feel like I'm gonna be depressed when I leave, which is fucking great. But
yeah.
Yeah, basically in this one, you just know that they're on the coast of the coastal city of Dunkirk. The invading forces are coming against them and surrounded them, and they're essentially just fucking with them and just shooting at them from distances and just picking them off as they try to escape and things like that. So, I mean, I don't even know the history behind the Battle of Dunkirk.
No.
But obviously there's something happens there because in the trailer it says the events that shaped our history or something like that. So something obviously happens there that's very important. What it is, I don't know. But I do know that it looks fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenneth Branagh's in
Yep.
it. That's Mike.
what else? What else did we see?
Despicable Me 3.
Speed round. Come on.
Despicable Me 3 trailer.
Looked hilarious.
Didn't even
hilarious.
know it was coming. That was a shocker.
I knew it was coming, but
I had no idea.
No.
And I usually know about Joe never knows when shit's
Never
about
knows.
him. I'm
No,
usually
sure.
pretty good about it.
Yeah.
No clue on this.
The villain looks absolutely hilarious.
yeah, Trey Parker.
If everything that he does is tied to some sort of 80s thing,
Easily. It's so fantastic.
fucking hilarious. Oh.
Yep. What else? Fate of the Furious trailer.
Almost watched the trailer. Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a big giant clusterfuck, but that's what Fast and Furious movies are. So, well
which is
done.
funny. Like I know
It shouldn't be though.
this is Fast
Dude,
8.
it makes a gajillion dollars every single time there's 8 of them.
I know.
Obviously, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, like we're on their 8th Fast and Furious movie.
This,
Like
yeah,
obviously, there's like we are out of ideas. We've gone so far away from racing, it's not even funny.
they've gone so far away from reality. It's not funny.
It's true. I have so many problems with that, but
but it's not like they've gone so far out of reality that it's like, oh, okay. It's like a souped up fucking B movie now.
Yeah.
it's
like
a big budget.
It's
B
a
movie
big
for sure.
budget B movie now, and
They're just missing full penetration of being a Cinemax movie at this point.
Be Mike's favorite movie ever. Then.
Yeah,
But not gonna lie, I do want to see The Rock and
Statham.
Jason Statham fight again.
Which this trailer, I don't think you are.
I
I think towards the end maybe when
they're
like,
gonna
you
fight
know,
at some
you know
point.
when Jason Statham flips the script, I'm actually still a bad guy.
He's always
I'ma
that
fight
guy.
everybody.
Brain bomb, dude. I'm telling you, brain bomb.
Brain
That's how
bomb.
they control.
They
people.
Suicide Squad us.
Brain bomb.
It's been done many times before.
It
Suicide
has,
Squad,
actually.
Yeah, but you know.
or fucking bomb collar, like Total Recall. Bomb collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you find out they're actually on a fortress in space.
like
Fortress.
Fortress 2, technically.
2.
Christopher Lambert. God damn it.
Moon or not Moon 44.
Moon 44. Moon Fortress.
No, it wasn't Moon 44.
Also,
Fortress
Lockdown, right?
44
Lockdown.
Moon.
Yeah,
That's
which
what I
was
was
supposed to be a
trying to
remake of Escape from
Yeah,
LA.
that's what I was trying to think of.
Which totally was.
Yeah, they just couldn't call it that.
Yeah, but it totally
Plus, it
was.
wasn't in LA, you know, whatever. I love that movie. Have we talked
It's
about that movie on
dope.
here?
I don't think
God,
so.
it's so much fun. I really wish it was rated R,
Fantastic.
though.
Right?
The scenes would have been better.
Sean Gunn in that?
Oh. Sean Gunn? Yeah.
No.
Wasn't he the-
He wasn't
no?
the bad guy.
He wasn't
No,
there?
not the bad guy, but the
But, like,
crazy,
one of the
crazy
crazy guy.
psycho dude.
Was he? I can look it up.
I
Yeah,
could
we
look
can
it up too.
We all have Google machines.
Go,
You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know the guy.
Yeah, the crazy brother that ends up getting shooting his other brother, the more sane brother. Yeah,
Is that Sean Gunn? I don't think so.
it might not be,
Just a crazy
but
guy.
it kind of looks
Um,
the same.
I think that's all the trailers we saw this week that we didn't talk about last week.
That is all the trailers that I've watched. past
Two things about trailers. It has almost been completely confirmed that we'll see a teaser trailer for Episode 8 in front of Rogue One.
Okay.
It's supposed to be kind of like, if you remember the Episode 1 teaser trailer, where it was just visuals. It had no characters, and it was
Until he was like, Chewie, we're home.
kind of like
that
a Force
the-
Awakens, like that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean.
Episode 1, not
Sorry.
Episode 7.
I can't remember what the trailer for that was.
Yeah.
It was literally just the sound of like a like a blasters, and then like Vader, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it's supposed to be something like that. But we may see like Luke and Rey in full on like Jedi training type stuff. But principal shooting for it's completely done. It's been done for like a couple months now. They're doing pickup shots with actors, so easily can get some kind of going on there.
Shit tons of CGI.
Yeah. Shit ton. Just because there's supposed to be a ton of fucking like battles and stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Poe's supposed to have a bigger influence in this one.
That's cool.
It's said that John Boyega's Finn is less active in this movie because he's still in recovery.
Fair enough.
He's supposed to play a big role in Episode 9.
Okay.
That's when I think he turned to bad.
I don't think so, but okay.
We get
He's going to put a force.
we'll
thing in Rey.
we'll see the trailer for
That sounds really bad.
what'd you say? I didn't hear it.
Never
Was it
mind.
rapey?
Yes.
A little bit.
Nice. We will see the trailer for Spider-Man: Homecoming again in front of it.
Hopefully something that explains a little bit more.
Yep.
Just because, I want to see the movie.
Yeah.
Like, if you could make the trailer 2 hours long, that'd be awesome.
I believe that's called the movie.
Yeah, it'd be fine, though. I'd be okay with it.
You complain when trailers give you everything that's in the movie, though.
You
Yeah,
do.
But if they give me the movie, there's nothing to complain
But
about.
you will. If they call it a trailer, you'll be like, well, they show me the entire movie.
I'm not one of those people.
No, you will.
No.
You've done it before.
Prove it.
Yeah, there's evidence.
Yeah.
There's something else about Rogue One that I was going to say, and then you distracted me with your talk of stuff. It doesn't matter. We're going to see it.
It wasn't Sean Gunn.
Wasn't? I told you it wasn't.
No, it's a guy named Joseph Gilgun, I think is who I was thinking of.
Blammo.
Blammo, he says.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. We will get a teaser for Alien Covenant. Also, it was said.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe
That was the other thing I saw in there, too.
Is the Blomkopf one still happening?
The which one? Blomkopf?
Yeah.
As of right now, it is still in the back burner.
Angry table flip. That's
Yeah.
what I want to see. You guys,
I do too because it's fucked up.
You gonna make it to that?
No,
No, you're not going to make
no,
it to
we already
that,
fucked up.
Yeah.
We can look at other movie times. I didn't look at anything else. We can always drive out to Harkins or whatever. What else? I think it was all I saw about that.
They announced DC's next movie, or not next movie, but made another announcement. For
Oh yeah,
DC.
the Gotham Sirens. Harley Quinn returns in Gotham Sirens. So that's gonna be the
Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and they're also discussing a Deadshot solo flick
Yeah.
too.
and there's the early room. Well, David Ayer is coming back for the Gotham Sirens.
That's confirmed.
That is confirmed. There are rumors right now that the hero for Gotham Sirens is actually going to be Batgirl. Yep. So I guess heroine would be the actual reference to that.
Who is Batgirl?
It's a tough call.
Huh?
It's a tough call.
Huh? Who you got?
Well, I mean, putting me on the spot now, it's Evangeline Lilly.
She's tied up right now.
Is she?
She's the Wasp.
You're the Wasp.
No, I'm not.
I got him.
No.
You did get him
I did get
very well, Mike.
Boom.
Very well.
I don't know who.
Does he not know what patronizing is?
Let's go with it. He's on my side.
Yeah. Of the table.
I'm
Who'd
on
you
both
pick?
your sides.
I don't know, man. Do you go young? And how young? Because too old would be more of like Batwoman.
I would say
And is
20s.
it? And are we talking? Is this Barbara Gordon?
I would think so.
Because that means Jim is old as fuck when he was having babies still.
Could be a.
Because he was older when Batman was younger.
Well,
and
Batman's
older.
already like knee deep into his shit, so
Yeah.
like we
Well,
could
he's coming back.
jump
too.
into this world that's already well established, you know, and we could have an established
Could have an
Barbara
established.
Gordon,
Yeah.
Batwoman,
Could
but
be. Doesn't have to be Batgirl.
and then she
at
gets
all.
crippled at the end.
Shot in the gut by Joker.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Leads into Batman solo movie, even though that's actually after this.
Mhm.
Batman solo movie comes first.
Well, it could lead into another Batman solo. We get 47 movies of everything now, so.
Right.
And
Yeah,
they're
dude.
And
Jared
we're
Leto's gonna
talking.
shoot her right
We're
in the
talking WB.
fucking-
They don't reset everything like Fox and Sony does. So they try to drag that shit out. It'd
Yeah.
be interesting though. But who do you want to see play Poison Ivy and/or Catwoman? And don't say Halle Berry
No.
because I'll punch you.
I want Emma Watson to be Poison Ivy.
Really? Emma Watson?
Yeah.
You sure you're thinking of the right person?
No, I meant Emma Stone.
There you go. Okay.
I'd be happy with Emma Watson though.
I think
too.
Emma Watson would be a good Catwoman. Selena Kyle. She's got that Selena Kyle
Nah,
look
she'd
to
be
her.
a good Batgirl.
She would be a good Batgirl.
I want her as Batgirl. I want Emma Stone as
Poison Ivy?
Ivy, and I want.
Yeah, I think Emma Stone would be good as a Poison Ivy.
I don't know who I'd want as Catwoman. It's weird because we have two living Catwomans right now. You know what I mean? And so like we got like three.
Two.
Yeah.
What's her name still alive? Who played Catwoman in the TV show?
No, she's dead.
Oh, did she die?
We're talking about Nolan's and Burton's.
Yeah. We want to ignore.
And I was wondering if the one
We were
from the TV
ignoring
show was
how-
still alive.
He was
So that would
Oh.
be 3.
because he
my
was
God.
assuming he was placating
He was
Halle Berry.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
Yeah. No. That'd be 4.
Yeah, that.
But I would totally not count Halle Berry, so it'd be 3. But I believe she's passed away, I think, right?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
No, because we saw her Comic Con not too long ago.
Yes,
Did she
we
pass
did.
away finally after
I
that?
don't think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah, she should still be alive. There's
She's
3
living
then.
on booze and
Crazy pills.
Yeah.
crazy pills.
That's 2 crazy fucking people we saw at Phoenix Comic Con at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
What's his name?
MacGyver and Catwoman.
Well, he was crazy because he was literally on pain medication.
Well, yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking about what's his name from Sliders and.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was
Yeah,
like.
he's legitimately insane though.
Yeah.
But he's like
He's a fun type of
he's
insane.
thespian insane though.
Yeah.
What about Olivia Wilde?
That's
Yeah,
Catwoman.
she could be a good Catwoman.
Maybe. Yeah.
She's gonna be in the solo Bat flick, right?
Catwoman?
Yeah.
They've alluded to a bunch of things. We know right now that Deathstroke is the main villain in the first one.
Played by.
Joe Manganiello.
Fuck yes, son.
I hope he gets fucking jacked for that role too.
You know he will.
You mean you hope he fucking looks like he looks?
No, like he needs to go train with The Rock for like a little while. I'm talking
He's
jacked.
boys with Schwarzenegger. He'll get all.
No, I mean jacked. Like I want him to look in like The Rock does in almost everything he's in.
Jeez.
Can you imagine how terrifying that would be?
That'd be
Because
terrifying.
Batfleck's already pretty big just in general.
Yeah.
But like Deathstroke being all fucking jackety jacked. I do want him to have an eye patch though.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Already. I don't want him to get one. I want him to have one. When you see Slade Wilson, I want to see him rocking the eye patch already. Trying to think of good female actresses. that
Well,
I
I mean,
want.
there's good ones like Charlize Theron, but I don't think she would match
look
the
older,
role
yeah.
very well.
You want them to all be around the same age-ish.
Yeah.
But like,
And,
Catwoman's your chance to kind of go.
Crazy.
Yeah, like you can do anything with Catwoman, really. Because like Poison Ivy, you want. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a girl that's a real redhead, but
Real quick, on the Fast and Furious movies, I did not know Miss Sandy was in those movies. So obviously you don't watch Game of Thrones. So Miss Sandy is Daenerys' like right-hand lady.
yeah.
She's a light-skinned black lady. I don't know who she plays in the movies because I haven't seen the last. I guess she was in the last. She was in 7, and she's in 8. She's in the trailer for 8. She's the one that has the big hair riding in the car with. I want to say it's with Tyrese.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
She might have been in the car. She might have been in the car with Ludacris.
Luda.
Can't remember. I think I haven't seen her in anything but Game of Thrones. I don't know of. But I didn't know she was in the Fast and Furious movies. The last 2, this one and the one before.
Oh yeah, she's she's like a tech chick
Ooh,
in
really?
the 7 one. Yeah,
Okay.
her
'Cause-
and Ludacris were like, because Ludacris plays like the tech guy in the Fast
Yeah.
movies now, and she was like helping him out when he got fucked up.
Gotcha. Okay.
I remember.
I was wondering because I was like, oh shit, Miss Sandy, what's she doing in there? Are they crossing Game of Thrones and Fast and Furious? It's nuts.
She could be fucking
next-
Catwoman.
She could be, but I was gonna say she could be 55 in Wide Last Man.
yeah.
But then
That would be perfect.
hold on, but
Nope.
then I started watching that Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. There's a chick in that that'd be perfect because she plays a bodyguard
Okay.
and she's gorgeous. And she's very action-ish in that movie or in that show. I think she's really good 55 too.
All right.
I'm going essentially by visuals. So
I know. I'm trying to think of like.
she's an attractive black lady who looks like she can handle a gun. So in my mind, and she's a pretty good actress. So I've only seen her in this one thing that I know of. So I just think right there she would be good because I still think Naomi something or other, the one that plays the new in the new Bond movies, plays Moneypenny. I think
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. Not
Yeah.
what's her name? Naomi. It's not Watts.
No.
What's her name? That's
But
the
I know who
blonde
you're
chick from
talking
Saw.
about.
I
And
think she would be
be
good. Yeah.
as well. Yeah, she'd be another good pick for that role.
Yeah. I need to start thinking about who I want to see in that show. We're a while away from seeing it, I think, but still, it's
Yeah.
being made, so I want to know who's in it.
This would be our chance to get Alexandra
Daddario?
into it.
Fuck, she needs to be in something like my
She's
bed,
good.
my closet, whatever. I'll feed her.
What? This
Like I
guy's
said at work the
creepy.
other day, I was like, we're watching the Baywatch thing, and I was like, every time I see her, all I can picture is her butt naked, bent over, getting her asshole licked out by Woody Harrelson.
What was this on?
True
What?
Detectives.
True Detectives.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I've never seen that.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Yeah.
graphic.
Right?
Oh, it's full on graphic too. It is not a cutaway shot. It's not my imagination. They show that shit. He is nostrils deep in that bitch's ass, just munching away.
Huh.
Yeah,
All right.
it's true. Seen it.
Okay.
Rewatched it.
Is that one of those scenes where you're like, I'm pretty sure that they actually fucked?
Pretty close.
Pretty
Like
close.
I'm pretty sure his mouth was
Like-
actually on her vagina.
Right. Like it wasn't acting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they might have got full penetration with penises,
No, but
but there was
tongues.
some. Yeah, like his facial region touched her nether regions.
Yeah.
For sure.
Huh.
For sure. He knows what she tastes and or smells like.
Hmm.
Guaranteed. 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 Because she was wearing nothing.
Yeah.
Because you saw it all.
Interesting.
I mean, you didn't see the orifices, but you saw, like, there's no camera trickery of, like, naked underwear or whatever. She was butt ass naked.
Hmm.
And he bent her ass over and just fucking went to town.
Fair enough.
I was like, well, first off, Woody Harrelson, it's fucked up you're cheating on your wife. But good job landing Alexander Daddario. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to go like goddamn champ. You know
Might as
what I
well.
mean? 2 belts champion. That's what I'm saying. That first season was tremendous, by the way. I never talked about it. That second
I've talked
season
about
was
it.
not good. It was decent. It just wasn't. It's hard to follow up that first season, though. Like, they should have stopped. They should have been like, nah, we can't do better than this.
Well, it's not like the two seasons were supposed to be connected to
They
each
weren't
other.
at all. They're,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be an anthology show
Yeah.
where every season was different, but based around the same thing, based around detectives
Yeah.
doing something.
Much like American Horror Story, none of the stories are connected
Yeah,
to each other.
it's just they're all in a fucked up world. Yeah,
So of course, some seasons aren't going to be as good.
yeah.
as the
No,
others.
it was the second season started off interesting, but it's just like I think they tried too hard to
Yeah.
make it fucked up.
Hmm.
Kind of like they did with the last couple seasons of American Horror Story. Matter of fact, from what I heard and
Yeah.
read, they've not done a good job with that. Apparently.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Is that pretty much
You know
it?
what else could be good? This is like a weird random choice, but the girlfriend in Tusk, Genesis Rodriguez,
Yeah, Genesis Rodriguez.
she's pretty good, dude.
Have you seen her in anything else?
I've seen her.
I know I've seen her in Tusk, but that's all I can think of.
No, there's something else that she was on, like, and then she's got like an acting background too.
We're gonna look up information stuff now. How do you spell Tusk again? Just kidding. Oh, I actually spelled it wrong, like an asshole. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's so much easier to type in Tusk than Genesis Rodriguez.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember how she spelled it, because I don't know if it was like messed up, like Terminator Genesis. She looks stoned out of her mind in that picture. Oh, she's doing a bunch of stuff.
Told you, son.
She was Honey Lemon in Big Hero 6? I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
That's dope as hell. Oh, she had a small cameo in Yoga Hosers.
Yoga hosers. Don't you
Remember-
move, you yoga hosers.
Oh, she's in Moose Jaws too?
Dude, she's gonna be in the
That's
True
awesome.
North trilogy, man.
Nice.
But she plays a third character. In every movie, she's played somebody different. That's dope.
Nice.
She was in Run All Night. She was what's his name's
Yeah,
wife.
yeah, that's where I knew her
Yeah,
from.
RoboCop's wife.
Dude, she can do it, man. She's
Yeah,
good.
she's a good actress. I
She's
forgot
about to.
that.
She's about to bust big, dude.
Yeah. I don't think I watched Hours. Which one's that one? Is that one of those directed DVD ones? Oh, it's the Paul Walker one. She was second lead in that. I didn't watch that because it's got Paul Walker in it. She's been in a lot of stuff I have not seen.
Here we go. I got our Catwoman, dude.
Keep saying that.
I got it.
I don't think you know what that means.
Also in
she's
Yoga
gonna be in the Big Hero 6 series too. She's gonna reprise her role as Honey Lemon. Go ahead.
Yes, Mike.
Also in Yoga Hosers, the principal, the black lady, because she was awesome on SNL. I knew I remembered her from something.
She was in SNL.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's why she looks so familiar.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't remember.
She was really funny in Yoga Hosers.
Yeah.
She's trying to act all young and hip.
Yeah.
And she just
But
on
then
the verge
she
of knowing stuff but not really understanding.
But then she
it.
like broke it down with the whole. See what I did there is I compared your high school to slavery, and that's weird because I'm black.
Yeah. She's one of the minor cast members on SNL too.
Yeah, she's been there for a while. She's been there for a few years.
Has she ever?
But she does Michelle Obama as like her
Yeah.
recurring one. She's really funny.
She's not credited though, right? She's
no,
not
she's full on cast member.
Is she on the front on the beginning?
I think so.
Is she a player?
I think she's a not ready for primetime player.
I don't know if she is or not. I don't watch SNL enough. And when I do, it's just clips online. By the way, did you watch the John Cena one at all?
I watched one of them and
I haven't watched any of it. I heard some funny things, but the last full thing I watched was the Dave Chappelle.
you know, there's only been 3 wrestlers to host SNL,
Besides John Cena or including John Cena?
including John Cena. Only 3.
So John Cena.
The Rock,
Yeah,
and
It's not Hulk Hogan.
yeah.
Is it Hulk Hogan?
Like
Hulk
like
Hogan.
early season, like
Oh, okay.
seasons like 3 or 4 when the host didn't really do much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, that's so weird because there's like this big peak in wrestling at one point in the late 90s. I figured they would have snatched up a couple of them. But
I know some have been on before, though, right? But never hosted.
Yeah, well, a
right?
couple of them were on, or like 3 of them were on with The Rock.
Yeah.
It's like Mick Foley, Triple H, and Big Show was on there with The Rock, but
they didn't host.
they didn't host. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Have you watched Sisters yet? Still?
No.
John Cena's so amazing in that movie.
He's really funny in Trainwreck, too.
Yeah. Plus, he's fucking massive in Sisters. He's
It's
covered in tattoos.
because he's next to normal-sized human beings.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially Tina Fey, because like you just don't realize how small Tina Fey is.
Well, he just did got
The
done
Wall.
filming the movie The Wall, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Have
That's
you seen the
supposed
trailer
to
for
be a real
that?
movie.
It is a real movie.
No, but
It's not. It has nothing to do with WWE. Too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like an actual movie.
Yeah,
Good
it's got a Quicksilver in it. The good
yeah.
Quicksilver, not the one from the Fox movies.
Yeah, the dead Quicksilver.
Bullshit, Joss Whedon. War needs death. Go fuck yourself. Superhero movies. Sorry. Yeah, it's Jonathan Lipnicki is what I was gonna say, but that's not right.
That's the kid from Jerry Maguire.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Jonathan
little bit
Taylor
worse.
Thompson, JTT.
No. Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson. He plays the opposite. So John Cena, who I just can't imagine, but he plays a military sniper, and Aaron
back
plays his
Sniper?
spotter. What?
They bring him back Sniper.
I would watch it if John Cena was in it.
Didn't he do a movie like that?
Well, the Marine.
I thought there was another WWF movie that was
WWE.
WWE.
No Wildlife
Yeah.
Foundation
No
ones.
lawsuits. No lawsuits.
Still don't understand that whole
World
lawsuit,
Wild
but whatever.
Foundation. We just don't want those monsters being mixed with our monsters.
Yeah, but like the WWF had that moniker since the 80s,
70s.
something like that. Yeah.
But
what came out of that is that website that sells all the wrestling T-shirts. Has this dope wrestling T-shirt that says WWF, and then on it is a panda hitting another panda in the head with a steel chair, and it's
How do you
pretty
not
much
own
the
that?
greatest
do you
T-shirt.
not
Mike's
own
very
that?
he likes them, but he doesn't buy a whole lot of them, which I thought was really
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Mainly because he doesn't want to get caught meeting a celebrity, like one of them, and then getting made fun of, and then having his mom go on Facebook and make a rant.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Also,
Running around.
the other big thing is I hate running into people who also are wearing wrestling T-shirts,
That's probably
and
true,
then they
too.
want to be wrestling friends, and I'm like, I want to kill myself now.
yeah.
Yep. That's the thing is like you don't want to secretly be a wrestling fan, but you don't want other wrestling fans to know you're a wrestling fan
Yeah.
because
I'm okay.
87% of them are worthless.
I'm
human
okay
beings.
with non-wrestling fans knowing I'm a wrestling fan. I'm okay being, I'm all your guys' friend that's into wrestling.
Yes.
Like, You guys now have that guy. Oh, Mike,
Yeah.
he's into wrestling. I'm that guy. That's fine. I don't want to be known in other wrestling fan circles as a wrestling fan because those people are the worst. Sorry,
true.
wrestling nerds, but you are.
Nah, that's true.
You guys are awful.
That's true.
You are to wrestling what
Walmart is the people.
juggalos are to Insane Clown Posse. That's mean.
I don't watch the insane. I don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Does it?
Well, the thing about Insane Clown Posse, Juggalos, they're wrestling fans.
Oh, Juggalos. I thought he said Jello. I was like, what?
No.
They love Jello, man. Are you shitting me? Jello
And
shooters this.
Faygo.
Jello
Yeah.
shooters that. Okay, Juggalos.
Faygo
yes, I
made
know what
into
Juggalos
Jello?
are. Yes, I know what Juggalos.
They're
are.
called
Dang.
Jello
They call it j-
because it's Jello.
Jello goes.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Well, good talk, guys. Time to go.
Wow.
Mike's leaving already.
We're not done.
Time for the
Nope,
show to
we're
begin.
done.
No, we're not
Joe
done.
did the wrap up sign, not me. I'm listening.
I actually did do the wrap up.
Oh, cool. I didn't know our producer gave us this. Will you stop making noise? It's so loud.
Throw my trash away so the crowd knows.
Would
we're
you
ready
finish your soda?
Nope, it's hot. Don't want it.
Anyways,
Tastes good.
I guess that's it for this week's episode of Comes Naturally.
I'm
We
gonna eat
are.
this candy-
Joe.
I'm gonna eat this candy bar on the ride home. Mike.
I'm Cody, and as usual, you fuckers just came naturally, and Mike's a giant piece of shit.
Bye.
Bye.